Hi, lovelies. I'm Alexa, and welcome to another episode of Real Talk with Alexa. Today, we are going to be discussing Nigeria, our country. Yes, Nigeria, my country. As you can see, I'm in the colors of the Nigerian flag. In the spirit of the celebration of our 63rd independence. It's a lot, I know, yes. So, on this episode, we are going to be talking about the things that we wish should change moving forward and the things we really love about being a Nigerian. Joining me on this episode is my very good friend, Miss Ivy Daagu. Please help me welcome her. Welcome, Ivy, to Real Talk with Alexa.
Thank you, Alexa. Thank you for having me.
So today we are going to be discussing Nigeria. As you can see, we are in the mood for
Yes, we
celebration
are.
because Nigeria is counting down to our 63rd independence celebration.
63 years already. Yesterday it was 50 and now 63.
Honestly, at this pace, I feel like must have attained certain heights.
True, and yeah, that's true. Like there are some things we would have been proud that we have at
Mm-hmm.
63, and
Yes.
yet we're still looking back and covering ourselves and saying that God, we are 63 and we have not gotten this, we have not attained this.
And
It's
some countries
embarrassing.
that have not even been independent for so long, but they are doing so well. That is the disturbing part of it. Not to compare ourselves though, but if we look in the right places, we would definitely get the right
Yeah,
results.
if we focus on the places we're actually supposed to focus, like right now we're focusing more on the crude oil,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not helping us. We've been focusing on crude oil for a
The
very long
longest
time.
time,
It's you
yeah.
know it's high time we actually look at other sectors that will help the
Eh,
country and the economy at large. Take for instance the agriculture, take for instance the education, the
mhm.
health sector. All
Yes.
these things are as important as crude oil. They're very important. But the government is actually channeling more on the crude oil. Nigeria is a crude, and the annoying part is we have this crude oil, we have to still export it
Did you get?
to the other countries to be
Like we don't
refined.
have refineries put in
Do
place.
you understand? And you say that's our major source of income. Like, how is that supposed to be?
And we keep priding ourselves as an oil exporting country when Nigeria just contributes 2%, 2.81% to the
Uh,
consumption of oil in the whole world. Like
it's annoying when I think about it. I just feel
diversifying this economy, I feel will do more.
I need to contribute more to the GDP of the
Yes,
country, a whole lot.
because looking at the agricultural sector, I came across a video where a guy approached the president. He approached the president and was like, "Sir, commodification of the cassava. We could commodify this," and it's actually true
It is. It
because a lot
is.
of products come from cassava.
Look at the Gary
Yes, and we can produce this and export in large
quantity.
quantities.
Even those outside Nigeria, before you will not see them with the Gary, but now everyone is consuming
Like
Gary
we call
and
it groceries. Yes, yes.
it's
So I feel like diversifying the economy would do better.
yeah,
Like it
and
will help us attain the heights that we
yeah,
hope for our Nigeria
that's
to
true.
be.
That's true.
So
That's true.
let's look at the development aspect of Nigeria.
Hmm.
Nigeria has been a developing country for as long as I can remember.
I think since I was born.
I've been hearing Nigeria is a developing country. It's a developing country. This present continuous tense una people are doing una dey carry us dey go where we no know.
And I think they are saying it's a developing country because they don't want to make us feel worse off.
Obviously,
Because
because at this point it
we
is
should
our
be
calling.
we should be developed at this point.
Mhm.
63 years with what we have,
Exactly,
we
that's the
should be
point. With what
developed.
we have is the point. With what we have, it's not even how long. It's always how well. Because
Yes.
if we are talking about the number of years, sometimes it really doesn't matter.
Yes, it doesn't
But then
actually.
with what we have, like they say, to whom much is given, much is expected. So with all the natural resources we have at our disposal, and we are not channeling them into good use,
They are not utilizing them at
at oh
all.
my god.
They're not, like, everybody is selfish, like,
Mm-hmm.
wants to have all for himself, not concentrating on what, or not considering what other people want, how they are
Mm-hmm.
going to feel in
Yes.
the midst
And
of
even
all
the
these things.
coming generations.
Yes.
I don't know if they feel Nigeria ends after them. But
And
then it's well, oh,
we're here, another
we
generation
are
is coming.
leaders of tomorrow. We are still singing it. Okay. Let's shall remain for the leaders of tomorrow.
And let's hope that this tomorrow will be a brighter one.
And then to the sectors that they keep neglecting that are very, very important, like the educational sector. Like once you gain admission in Nigeria, you are counting, if you have a 4-year course, you are counting more
5 to
extra.
6 years.
Yes. Considering that you are expecting
A
strike.
strike in the midst of the year, and it's annoying, actually, because some people don't really get admission at a young age, and
Yes.
by the time you finish, you discover that you are way older than you expected to be.
And then you go for job interviews and they have you saying they want you to have 5 years working experience, 10 years working
How is that
experience.
possible when your strike has finished all your school years already?
It's really, really not so good.
Even the
And
health sector,
okay.
the health sector, I feel we are neglecting the health sector also,
Mm.
because I feel that we are not giving much attention to health, and we are not being given back what we expect
Mm-hmm.
of the health sector, because I discover that when you go to the hospital, they are actually looking at your personality. Not all doctors who take the oath of saving lives actually intend to save every life.
Right.
And it's affecting us, it's affecting people who are not they are
Who,
not rich.
yes, who can't afford private hospitals?
Yes, it's affecting us a whole lot. And
Yeah.
most of these government owned hospitals, they are not well equipped, they are not well
Mm-hmm.
utilized. And
Yes.
that's another disadvantage. You see someone being rushed to the hospital, and you find out that, well, the drugs they're supposed to be giving are not available. The machine they're supposed to use
Use
are not
maybe
available. And
at some point, maybe you need just to resuscitate somebody, and then there is no machine there. There is no
it's
equipment.
so annoying. And to think that we are 63 years, or we are going to be 63, and we are not looking back and say, oh, this is what we actually have, this is what we've achieved, is really taking a turn on us.
I
It's
really
really.
hope, because when you look at it, most doctors are rushing out of this country because the health sector is neglected.
Yeah, and if you discover those outside the best doctors outside the country are actually Nigerians.
You see, so if they are appreciated or given a conducive environment to work in,
I
they
don't
will have no need
to go
to
out.
go out.
Yeah,
The same for the educational sector.
of
You find
course.
people sending their children abroad to go to school. Why? Because they don't want them to experience ASU strike. They are running away.
And it's true. I feel most of our government officials, if their children were in Nigeria, studying in Nigeria, I think they will do something better about it.
Obviously,
But they are not experiencing it, so it's really not
because they
affecting
can
them.
afford to travel out. So
Yes,
what
yeah.
happens to the common Nigerian? Nevertheless, we are hopeful for a better Nigeria,
We are,
that
and we
things
pray
will turn out
for good.
for good.
Yeah, it's true.
Now to the social aspect.
That's my best part.
The fact that Nigerians find the good in everything is what makes me proud to be a Nigerian.
Your green and white is showing.
Honestly, because do you understand? Like, see me, I'm already in my celebration colors. Like, it's giving.
Yeah,
I really love that we try to find good in everything. We try to, like, with all the hassles we face in this country,
yeah,
we still smile.
yeah.
Like, we still have people who are ready to make us laugh.
Yeah, not that they are not going through a lot, but
Mm-hmm.
they're in the midst of their a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They are giving us content.
Mm-hmm. And then you find out that people are saying that in Nigeria, you are either coming from a lot, been through a lot, going through a lot, or you are going to.
a
be
lot.
going through a lot. Like it's a continuous thing, but then we never lose our good vibes,
Yeah,
positive energy, and the fact that there is a community, like togetherness, love, that bond, the fact that Nigerians are willing to go above and beyond to help you in time of
of need.
need.
Yeah,
It's
that's true.
really, really encouraging. Like it's really admirable. I feel like some countries are even jealous of the fact that they are not Nigerians. But
Because of the
then,
entertainment sector.
that's another strength we have.
Yeah, it's a very big strength. And I think if the government should actually channel into the entertainment sector, it's actually going to help the economy also.
Because for the government to intervene in the entertainment industry, I feel like they will also gain. They
Yeah,
will also gain because they're going to be setting ground rules
yeah, that's
for
true.
which all these things are going to be operating on.
True, true.
And then, thanks to people like Fela and Nicola Bokuti, these people paved way for these Afrobeat artists we are seeing today
Yeah, and for them to be recognized worldwide. Oh
worldwide. Like
God.
it's really nice. You have people like Rema dropping another banger every now and then,
Davido's giving us back
back
to
to back.
back.
Do you understand? We have Whiskey, Burna Boy, and a lot more.
And to think that these ones that are giving us back to back, they are actually bringing more upcoming artists and training them is actually
Exactly.
something to appreciate
For
them
for
for.
someone like Davido, who is a record label boss,
Yes.
he brings on talents every now and
Yeah,
then,
yeah, that's true.
introduces them, gives them a platform, and of course the sky is wide enough for everybody to fly on and they shine. It's really nice. That's why I keep saying that there is a community in Nigeria. Like
Yeah.
we commune with each other. We are very, very loving and caring
United.
people.
We are
Yes.
actually united.
Aside the struggles and hassles we face every
Yes.
now and then, we are good people.
And
And
yeah, another thing, I know most of us are in hardship,
mm-hmm,
but for the fact we will not allow one person give up. Yeah, if you
yes.
go online and you discover that one person wants to give up, like it's like we are all angry
Uh-huh.
because we're all going through this and we want to survive it together.
And you'll find people even saying, making jokes about it. They'll be like,
Yeah.
you want to kill yourself and leave us. Like you want to go. You want to commit this suicide and
Mm.
go and live. No, we are in this together.
And we'll go out of it together. We'll
Mm-hmm.
come out of it together. I mean,
A lot of times you will see videos where people are at the point
mhm.
of jumping off a
True,
cliff, a
true.
bridge, or something, and you find Nigerians trying to bring that person back,
Oh, that's
like
true.
trying to reassure them and all of that. This is why I say Nigerians and positivity is 5 and 6. We are intertwined. Like it can
Yeah,
you
we
can never take
are.
it away from us.
Yeah, that's true. That's
And
true.
then other things that bother our country, I feel, is the insecurity because that has brought a lot of problems. We have lost a lot due to insecurity. And given that this year was actually a political year,
Yeah, it was.
power changed hands. That is why we will not give up.
We are
Because
hoping.
one,
Yeah, we are hoping.
new policies are being put in place,
True. Mm.
new appointments, and we feel that new people with fresh eyes taking on these responsibilities will definitely bring a positive change to the Nigeria. It will be one step ahead.
Yeah, the 63 years should actually be a remarkable one. Like it
Mm-hmm.
started remarkably. So
Yes.
we pray it continues like that. So when we are 64, by God's grace, if we look back, we say at 63 we actually gained this from the incoming government. So we are
Yes.
praying so hard that this year should be one, it should favor us.
Yes. Yes.
Our We are leaders of tomorrow. This is our
Hopefully.
tomorrow.
Yes.
So we pray.
And then speaking about the entertainment industry, like you said earlier, like the record labels saying that the government should move in. I even came across a reading in the Senate where like we recently lost an Afrobeat star.
Star, yes, we do.
Or Aloba Promise Oladimeji, popularly known as
Not
Mobad.
bad.
And then one of the senators was requesting that this be looked into like in detail because if the government actually extends their hand towards the
Into
entertainment industry, monitoring certain things, because we definitely have people handling
such
such
things.
things.
Yeah,
So if
that's
we
true.
have them put in place and they are monitoring these record labels,
Label and
we
how
will
they
not
treat
have
their artists.
issues of someone leaving because okay, they joined the record label quite all right, and then at some point they had issues and they want to leave. If the record label feels that they have spent so much on the artist and the artist owes them for breaking the contract, or for breach of
Richard.
contract rather, then the artist should be held accountable.
Yes,
They
that's
should
true.
pay, because they shouldn't allow the record label be at the losing end.
And yes,
They
and I
shouldn't
think,
lose.
yeah, I think the record label should not also take things into their own hands.
Exactly. That
They
is why
shouldn't.
the government should come into
Yeah, that's
the
true.
picture, because when they mediate between the
The
record
record label and
label.
the artist, there's going to be more peace and harmony instead of war.
Exactly,
Yeah, I
exactly.
understand.
So we are still seeking justice
For
for
more
Mohbad,
bad.
because his light was cut short and it was really, really hurtful. Really hurtful. He didn't deserve all that he went through. And hopefully the law takes its course and justice is served.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you so much, Ivy, for joining me on this one.
Thank
It's
you.
really
Thank
been
you.
fun
Thank
having
you.
you here.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please do well to like and share. Don't
Yeah.
forget to leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this very topic. How do you feel being a Nigerian? Or even if you are not a Nigerian, what do you admire
Wow.
about we Nigerians? Because we are proud Nigerians. Thank you for watching, and I'll
Thank
see you in my next one. Bye for now.